Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's good to be back. It's good to see you all again. I hope you enjoyed my last video on The Princess Bride. Today is the day after tax day, and I thought I'd talk about a movie about being taxed and losing your job because it's so relevant to me. I lost my job working at a zoo in Detroit for reasons I'm not willing to discuss. They were judgmental. But anyway, today I wanted to talk about the movie with Jim Carrey and Miss Leone. It's called Fun with Dick and Jane. It's based off an older movie and a book. I didn't read the book, but I did watch the movie. It's a very good Robin Hood-esque film, and for that reason it's one of my favorites, because I like a good Robin Hood story. Anyway, this couple goes into debt after Jim Carrey gets thrown under the bus and at his company, and they lose everything, and they almost lose their house, and then they decide to become robbers, which is fun and good, except for not in real life, obviously. Really good movie, and everyone's wondering what my review on it would be, because it only got 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, that's a thing. I don't know why it only got 30%, but that's the case. And I don't think that's fair, because it's a good movie, and Rotten Tomatoes doesn't know a lot. In fact, it knows very little about movies that most audiences will like. I like this movie. It's fun, it's funny, and it's simple, and it's comforting. And especially around tax day, I had to pay my taxes, and I always do, and I encourage you to as well. Pay your taxes. And if you can't, I don't know how that works. I'm only a sloth. But most reviewers say it's a fun movie. I think that's true. It's a good watch. It's old. And you can't go wrong with Jim Carrey and Miss Leone. And Alec Baldwin is in it. So many good actors. So many good players. And the plot is fun. And there's a lot of twists and turns. Like I said, it reminds me a lot of Robin Hood. And it's a very fun movie where the plot isn't very lost. Sometimes it can get lost in comedy. But this movie does a good job of balancing itself on a tightrope. So I wanted to talk about it today. It got low ratings, but I don't understand why. It's very good. And it will explain when I have to turn to a life of crime what happened. I will be following in the footsteps of the great Jim Carrey. He's my favorite actor. I believe him to be one of the best in the business. He's a cool dude. He's a great actor, too. I know there's a lot of controversy around different actors, but he's always been one of my favorites. And another thing, everybody better do their best to always remember to keep it in the family, because the whole reason that this movie exists is for the family. You have to remember that. It's for the kids. That's the whole reason they end up robbing people, is for their son and they're made. They get involved in a lot of different scams, but ultimately, in the end, they went out over corporate empires. I think that's a good message, because oftentimes you can feel a little bit lost. But the movie Fun with Dick and Jane reminds you of how simple movies can be and how fun they can be, and the importance of being with your partner in everything that you do, whether that's your wife or whatever. I don't necessarily have a special somebody, but that's okay. I have my friend, the bald guy, and he keeps me company. He lets me live in his house. I'm like a roommate. It's very cool. And so, I don't know why I brought that up. In any case, I really enjoy Fun with Dick and Jane. I thought it'd be good to talk about today. It's the day after tax day, and it is Throwback Thursday with Chester. I wanted to talk about it. It's a good movie to remember that we're all in this together, and paying lots of money, and ultimately it's just good to have a community. I think that's important, to have people with you. So remember, if nothing else, that Chester is rooting for you, and I'll be back again for a Throwback Thursday. Just remember, if you're looking for a good movie to encourage you after taxes and you have to pay all sorts of money, you consider robbing somebody, maybe take hints from Dick and Jane, and maybe don't do that, but it's a good movie, and maybe you shouldn't take all of your advice from movies anyway. Well, I think that's about it. That's all I have to say. So, I'll see you in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy what I do. Like and subscribe. And leave a comment. Your favorite sloth. Hopes to see you again soon. Okay. Bye-bye.